in the godforsaken heart of Blocktopolis. Our hero, Steve, is on my bogglingly daring quest to bridge the treacherous canyon. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. Now, I've seen some questionable decisions in my time, but placing a block there, that's like trying to negotiate with a me-seeks. It's not gonna end well. With the grace of a one-legged trying to bury a turd on a frozen pond, he takes that oh-so-bold first step. So here's Steve, showing all the fineness of a drunken Gezerpazopian on a roller coaster, as he attempts to bridge the gap. Seriously, Morty could do this better blindfolded and with one arm tied behind his back. There's something funny, Steve. Watching this is like paint dry. Oh, this is boring. Steve's agility is on par with a snail trying to win a Formula 1 race. Are you still building that bridge? Steve's bridge building skills are like trying to fix a spaceship with a roll of duct tape and a plunger. It ain't gonna end well. Steve's outside the box thinking is so far outside the box. It's in a completely different universe. Or something. I've seen better coordination from a drunken bird person trying to dance at a wedding. Seriously. Steve, get it together. This is like watching a high-stakes board game, where Steve keeps going on a pair of twos. I've seen better bridge building in a kindergarten sandbox. Seriously, what is Steve even doing? But no,
Whoa!
Steve's got a different plan. You see, he's decided to redefine splashdown with his masterful jumping skills. Real Olympic material here. Alright! Here we have Steve, the self-proclaimed Parkour prodigy of Blocktopolis, about to embark on a parkour course that make even the most seasoned adventurer cringe in disbelief. Steve's confidence is it's practically unbeatable. But hey, let's see. I handle these simple jumps first. Blocktopolis, it's like the Willy Wonka factory in Minecraft servers, except instead of chocolate rivers, you got pixelated landscapes. Steve's wall jumps are like watching bird fly into a closed window over and over again. But let's face it, Steve's jumps are about as coordinated as Morty trying to pick up ladies at a jury convention. Steve turns this parkour course into a pile of rubble. Bravo, Steve, bravo. Whoa, he made it. Here we go. Steve is building again. If I had a smeckle for every time Steve failed at building this bridge, I have enough smeckles to buy a universe. Or something. Steve's gone for a swim in the river of regret, where he'll ponder the life choice that led him to this moment. Classic Steve. Steve's swimming technique is so master. It's like he's trying to invent a new sport. Aquatic awkwardness. Steve's parkour skills are so good that even Jerry looks like a professional athlete in comparison. And trust me, that's saying something. So, in conclusion, Steve's parkour skills are about as reliable as Jerry's dating advice. Parkour with Steve is like playing chess with a pigeon. He'll knock over the pieces, crap on the board, and still think he's winning. Steve, can you suck any less? Jerry's parkour is like a Love Bunny Cummy show, and Steve's parkour is the unexpected plot twist that makes you wonder how they even got there in the first place. Thank God. Steve is almost at the top. Oh, wait, not. Ever seen a Jerry trying Parkour? It's like a toddler trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Now, introduce Steve, and you've got a riddle wrapped in an enigma. How can you be that bad at Parkour, Steve? I wish that Morty was here to see you fail. Did he make it? If Steve were any slower at building bridges, he'd become backward in time. It's like he's trying to write the history of construction, one block at a time. In Steve's world, bridges are not just for crossing, they're for falling, tripping, for performing gravity-defying stunts. It's like a never-ending circus act, and Steve's the star of the show. Steve's idea of swimming is more like a desperate struggle for survival in a kiddie pool. Someone get that man some floaties. Steve's Parkour skills are about as coordinated as a penguin trying to pull a vault. It's a spectacle of flailing limbs and awkward landing. Watching Steve attempt Parkour's like watching a magician mess up a simple card trick. You know it's supposed to work, but it's just not happening. Believe it or not, folks, Steve's Parkour skills have undergone a transformation that's more mind-boggling than time-traveling paradoxes. It's like he's gone from faceplant aficionado to gravity-defying grr. Did he make it? And just when you thought Steve had it all figured out, he defeats his expectations once more. With newfound confidence, he mixes wood back up and continues building his bridge, placing a few blocks with grace that could rival a season acrobat. But, of course, this is Steve we're talking about, and gravity is his eternal nemesis. So, just when you least expect it, he takes a tumble, proving once again that even in moments of glory, his destiny is written in falls and stumbles. It's a roller coaster of achievements and face plants, brought to you by the one and only Steve. You know what they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Well, it seems Steve's Parkour skills have decided to be right more than twice. It's like watching a miracle unfold before your eyes. And just when you thought Steve's Parkour skippets were a lost cause, he pulls off a comeback that's more expected than an alien invasion during tea time. With the determination of 1,000 Mortys, Steve comes back up, dusts himself off, and resumes building his bridge, as if he'd just finished a leisurely stroll. It's like watching a phoenix rise from the ashes, full of a sheer stubbornness and a knack for defying expectations. Oh, Steve, you almost fell, but hold on. Folks, because here comes the plot twist. He's balancing on a narrow sand block that's about as stable as Jerry's dating advice. One wrong move, and it's a sandy disaster of epic proportions. It's like trying to tip the throw of a minefield, except the mines are made of sand and Steve's balances. Well, let's just say it's an acquired taste. Look at him build. You think Steve's falling around would get old, but nope. It's like a timeless classic, like a bridge bullet, where the main dancer has 2 left feet, no sense of balance. If Steve hit a nickel for every time he responds, he could probably buy his own universe by now. I've seen more grace and elegance in a Morty sneeze than in Steve's attempts at swimming. It's like watching a brick with legs. Well, folks, it seems that Steve's bridge building saga isn't just about stacking blocks anymore. Nope, he's reached that point where he needs to put on his Parkour pants once more. It's like watching a sitcom with a surprise cameo from the universe's worst acrobat. Will he make it? Will he face planted again? Only time will tell. And time my friends, is a fickle thing when Steve's involved. Well, will you look at that? Well, he's inching his way closer to the top of the bridge. And it's like watching a snail in a race against, well, another snail. But hey, progress is progress, even if it's at the speed of a sloth on vacation. Steve's almost there, folks. By almost, I mean just a few more weeks, or maybe months, or possibly years. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your pixelated hats because Steve is reaching new heights. Quite literally, he's climbed his way almost to the top of that hill. And it's like watching a sci-fi movie where the underdog becomes the hero. But, of course, it wouldn't be Steve if there weren't a few comical twists and turns along the way. Will he make it to the pinnacle? Or will Gravity have the last laugh? Let's find out with this epic tale of bridge building, park, and everything in between. The million-speckle question, my friends, will Steve ever finish this bridge? It's like a cosmic puzzle, an enigma wrapped in a riddle, and a never-ending saga that makes you wonder if time itself has taken a coffee break. Will Steve triumph over the force of gravity and procrastination? Or is this bridge destined to be the greatest unfinished masterpiece in the history of Minecraft? Only Steve, and maybe a dash of luck from the pixelated deities can answer that. Hold on to your promises, because Steve's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from finishing his bridge. It's like watching an epic adventure unfold, where the unlikely hero conquers obstacles with the grace of a plumbous assembler on a mission. The end of this bridge building saga is almost within reach, and it's about as legendary as a plumbous crafting ritual. Steve's turning this journey into a work of art, one block at a time, and it's a testament to tenacity, creativity, and a dash of interdimensional absurdity. Get ready for the grand final to live a life in time. If Steve's dubs were a currency, he'd be the richest player in Blocktopolis. That's his business, and business is booming. Well, wouldn't you know it? Woody Steve's found himself in another Parkour pickle. It's like a recurring name in this pixelated sitcom of his life. Just when you thought he'd mastered the balance, Kirby decides to throw another curveball. Will he navigate this Parkour puzzle with finesse? Will it turn into another slapstick comedy where the punchline is Steve beating the ground? Buckle up, because we're in for another round of Parkour pandemonium. Steve is in the middle of a Parkour performance that'll leave you questioning the laws of the pixelated universe. It's like watching a mad scientist trying to juggle flaming swords while riding a unicycle made of abandoned peels. But somehow, Steve's pulling it off. He's jumping, flipping, and defying gravity with the flair of a plumbous assembler on caffeine high. It's a spectacle that even the great Sanchez will raise an eyebrow at. Steve's at it again, building his bridge with all the finest of a Mishap's trying to play catch. He's inching closer to the edge, and I don't mean the metaphorical one. Will he conquer this bridge, or his gravity and serve him a comedic exit? Tune in for laughs. Steve had a bit of a snag and took an unexpected detour. After an accelerating tumble from the bridge, he decided to write the rulebook. Since instead of climbing back up like a sane person, he's down below, building his bridge from a tree like he's in some kind of Minecraft and Tarzan crossover. It's like watching a rogue scientist discover a new dimension just because they can. Steve's taken creative solutions to a whole new level. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on your promises, because Steve has done it, against all odds. He's finished that bridge, and the look on his face is as priceless as a Mishap's discovering the meaning of life. It's like watching an underdog win the championship, a mad scientist invent a new dimension, and a comedian lend the perfect punchline all at once. Steve, you did it, you magnificent pixelated warrior. The universe bows to your bridge-building prowess. Steve's finally finished that bridge, and the universe can now resume its regular scheduled programming. It's like watching an entire season of interdimensional cable, and now it's time for Rick to stop watching and get back to his own shenanigans. So, until the next pixelated adventure or the next existential crisis, this is where we say goodbye and let Steve revel in his bridge-building glory. Goodbye!